let's have a chat about it. You're both Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have to deal with Cundy all the time. And look, fair play to him. You've got to the final. You're going to get pumped in the final. But
no, you don't know that.
Fair play, you've got there.
You don't know
Done
that.
all right. Are you convinced with this Chelsea side now?
Yeah, I am actually. I'm like, I've listened to talkSPORT a hell of a lot, and the comments people have made about Chelsea, including yourself.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Everybody. I'll get to Gabby in a minute.
Can we stick to O'Hara for the time being? What he said?
O'Hara, yeah. O'Hara, right. Dismissing the plan and the project, especially last season, really hammering us. But can I be honest? I know this is not going to be popular with Chelsea fans, what I'm about to say. I actually got tired of Roman Abramovich's hire and fire.
Right.
I wanted a project.
Yeah.
I wanted him to stick with some players. I wanted him to develop some young players. He never wanted to do that. He wanted to buy ready-made players, got the fan base into this mindset of we buy ready-made players, ready to go. Now, when it hit the fan, we had a load of mercenaries left at the club.
Yeah. Because
of that. Whereas I look at this group and they feel, to me, you look at them, they're hungry. They're like starving. They're like, they believe they can do something on Sunday, I think. Whether we do or not, it doesn't matter.
So did Real Madrid.
No, I don't think they did.
No?
I looked at that game and Real, I fancied PSG from the off, honestly.
I said, I actually genuinely think Chelsea will give PSG a better game than Real Madrid.
Think so.
I think they will.
Yeah.
But let's not get carried away here, right? You've played Palmeiras, Fluminense, Tunis. Who else did you beat? Benfica. Come on, like, you won the Conference Cup, and everyone's going on like Chelsea, this great side.
Right,
you spent £1 billion.
The caveat to that is the reason we're there is that we beat Atletico Madrid, we beat Porto, we beat Real Madrid in the semi-final over 2 legs, and we beat Man City in the final. That's the reason we're there. So everyone says you've done that. The reason we're there is because we've done that.
Bore off. It was about 4 years ago.
Bore off.
He's got a point, Cundy. He's got a point. Let him have his point.
It was 4 years ago.
But that's weird. Everyone's going.
It's weird.
Everyone's going. Why are Chelsea there? The reason we're there is because we did beat all of those clubs. Right, fine. We haven't had the toughest test, and we got there. It ain't about who you beat. It's about winning it. FA Cup. I've seen Arsenal.
Do you think
hang on. It's this is going to sound weird again. People are going to think I'm a weirdo. It's not about winning it for me.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not for me. No, it's not.
Trev.
No, it's not.
We're not going to fall out.
Jason,
Trev.
If someone told you before this competition we got to the final, would you take that?
Yeah.
Right. So what's it about? Why are you saying it's about winning it?
Because now you're there.
It's the experience. No. They're gonna experience something, and I'll tell you what. For my money, everyone thought this was a joke competition. PSG don't think it's a joke competition.
No one does.
The way they play.
No one does.
No, everyone wants to win this competition. City wanted to win it. You could tell.
Trev, you know they got £1 million each bonus, don't you?
but no. This is where we differ, and this is why I'm a bit of a weird Chelsea fan. And I've had it in my WhatsApp groups a lot when I say things like, I'm a supporter. I support the team. I don't criticise the team. I just look at the good things that the team do and see if there's progress. There's progress. Maresca's got them organised. We're harder to beat. You can't say we're not organised. We're really organised.
No, listen, I think you're a good side. You've got some talented football players. You really have. And young, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that this team
is ready.
Can win the league.
No, I agree. I don't think so either. But then when we say that, all of you lot say you spent £1 billion. You got to win the league. You, Gabby, all of you. Yes, Gabby. You spent £1 billion. You got to win the league. What's the point? It's called a project, and they're sticking by
it. Project. It's a £1 billion project, though.
Wait, of course it is. But I'll give you a little insight to something. Right now, I'm not in the club like Cundy is, but I once got invited up to director's box last season. Right, I've gone up there, and we lost to Nottingham Forest at home.
Yeah.
Right, and the person I spoke to, the member of the board that I spoke to, I won't name them, but I remember having the balls to go up there and say to them, how's it going? Like, everyone was mad when we lost to Forest, right, at home, right? It was
Forest.
I think it was Forest or someone like Forest.
We drew.
Who was it then? Who did we lose to?
Fulham?
Might have been Fulham or something. I was there anyway, I can't remember, but it was a bad result. We lost at home to someone we shouldn't. Someone we shouldn't have. And they said, "No, we're going to stick with this." And I was reassured. We're going to stick with this.
Yeah,
we are going to stick with this. This is the way we're going. And I'm like, so I'm talking about the season before, obviously, because not this season gone, the one before.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
And I thought, okay, good, as long as you do. So I don't want to hear people saying, buy a ready-made striker, buy a mature centre-back, because that's not what the plan is. So why would we do that when we're giving young players long deals, and that is what Chelsea's game plan is now. You don't just all of a sudden put a 30... I know Thiago Silva was already bought.
Yeah.
You don't then buy another 35-year-old, stick him in defence, or buy, I think the goalie, the one we were after, the French goalie, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. A goalie you can, but not outfield players. I think that the dynamics...
Don't you think like you miss a John Terry, though?
Yeah, but stop going back in time, mate.
No, I know, but I'm not saying you should sign John Terry.
What are you going back in time for?
No, but don't you think like them players...
The game's moved on. JT's a one-off. He's a one-off.
But them players still exist. If you can find them, you still need them.
How many JTs have there been in the history of Chelsea Football Club? One that's come through the academy, come through the ranks.
Cundy?
One. I didn't say a half. I said one.
I said one. Be fair to me.
All right.
Be fair.
No, but come on. I mean, look. This is what the board have said. This is what we're doing. I'm all here for it. I'm here for it. I really am here for it. I think it's a great ride we're on.
Let me ask you this, right? So all of that I get and understand. I see the whole thing unfolding in front of my eyes. Where I think that as a Chelsea fan, and I'm going to say the royal we, is that I do feel the team club needs a certain amount of experience in certain areas, and we do lack. We do, and there are games last season where I felt, and we still that team, although back in last season, I thought Colwell really stepped up, Enzo stepped up, Casado. Yeah, I do feel there's moments in games and times where we could do with that voice,
of course,
and we don't have. But that's what I'm thinking. Why don't we invest in that voice?
But we're not gonna.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Why?
But because that's not the plan.
I know.
And we've got to take the rough with this.
I know.
Those boys got us into the top four, right? Those boys got us into the top four when mid-season everyone was laughing at us, saying you've fallen off. Cole Palmer can't do this. Everything's gone to pot on. The last few games were like veterans playing. The performance away at Forest. I was so proud of them at the end of the season, right? True. And then they won the cup they should have won, right? But I watched them. I watched I watched Enzo and Reece banging heads together. I watched Tosin just... we got some players there. Cucurella. Lavia. Caicedo. These guys are tough players, man. These guys, I think in a couple of years are going to be unbelievable. And, the spirit in the dressing room seems fantastic. So I'm happy. I'm here for the ride. I don't want to keep hearing you've got to win trophies. You've got to win trophies. That's all I hear on talkSPORT. You've got to win trophies. Everything's trophies.
He sounds like Gabby.
Yeah, is that Gabby?
It's just trophies. How about you got to go to a game, have a good time, and we win, and that we played well, and it was great, and we're in the top four, and aren't we making progress? You've got to win trophies. You spent all this money. The only people who spent money were the board. I don't look at money spent at football clubs now as my money like we used to. Back in the day, when we bought a player for £5 million, you felt your season ticket contributed to that. I don't feel that way anymore. I feel that someone owns the club, they spend the money. Good. I'm glad we've got owners that spend money. That's what I'm saying. Because every club have got owners that are wealthy.
Yeah.
Right? We're not the only ones. Arsenal's owners are very wealthy.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Your owners are very wealthy.
Well, we're back.
Oh, they're back.
Morgan Gibbs White.
So I hate hearing
Solanke now up front with top players.
Looking good, man. Kudos. Wow.
Keeping Romero, Van der Ven. Oh, I can't wait for the battle of the bridge.
I can't wait.
By the way, we're still going to pull your pants down and pick up 3 points. Don't you worry about that.
Cannot wait. It's getting good. Arsenal bought.
Yeah, it's going to be a good season. It's going to be a good season.
Man City. It's going to be a good season. I feel sorry for Villa. I feel sorry for Villa.
You're digging Gabby out again.
No, I'm not digging him out, and that's why he's so bitter. I actually do, but I do feel sorry for their fans. They had a great season, and they can't really reinforce, can they? And Newcastle, same thing.
Yeah.
Great season, can't put their hands in their pockets because of the way the system is. But hey,
not the Forest. I feel bad for them. Morgan Gibbs White gone, Elanga gone. Two best players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a killer for them.
Villa, and Newcastle, the two you think. Yeah. Go and spend money. You've got the money.
Look, loads to talk about. You want to have a chat with Trevor Nelson? Give us a call. We've got some questions as well. No, don't trust me. They're there. 03 717 223344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.